Hey there, it's me, Sapphire Moonbeam. I'm going to do a general reading for Capricorn for October 2020. This is a general read, so there may be some messages that resonate, some that do not. Just take what speaks to you. If you'd ever like to get a private reading from me, please send me a message at sapphiremoonbeam.com. The overall tarot card here for you, Capricorn, is the Hierophant. And for me, this card, especially with the way that it's depicted, is about really opening up to a higher blend of spirituality and not only relying on the divine, but trusting that wise, luminous wisdom that you have within. So now I'm going to pick some cards from a Lenormand deck. The first card we get is the Park. In this deck, it also looks like a labyrinth. Then we get the Tower. And the Crossroads. And the Birds. The Park card generally indicates a time when you need to go outside more so that you can become grounded. And that, it could be about going outside and walking a labyrinth so that you can become more zen and peaceful, in spite of the fact that you may run into some dead ends. It's definitely, you definitely need to work on trusting the journey, so to speak, and being patient as you continue to find your way. The Crossroads is about having a very definite choice, and there's definitely two different paths to take. There will be people there to go on the journey with. One looks a little bit more challenging with the mountains. The other looks more like a forest, but the golden sun is there at the end for both. It's a hopeful choice. No matter which way you decide to go, follow that wisdom and that light within so that you can get to that light on the horizon. Now, the Tower card in the Lenormand deck is about having a time period of isolation and really doing some soul searching and having that solitude. There is an almost full moon here. If this is something that you really have to do some deep soul searching about, there is a full moon in the beginning of October as well as the end. I feel like the time to contemplate and really think about which direction to go will come to you at the end of the month, on that second full moon. Now, this is the Birds. The Birds are about communication and making sure that you can communicate well. The people in the bottom of the card here are all on their smartphones, and they are not paying attention to those birds and the beauty of nature around them. So this is the first time this has ever occurred to me, but with this card, this is a reminder to be fully present. To be very fully present in the moment when you are communicating with someone else and not with your head in technology. And also really taking the time to notice the beauty all around you and not always be involved with, the social media and the emails and the texts. This is a way to remind you to communicate well and be fully present. So let me pick a card for the Tower. And we get the Labyrinth card again. So there's, like I said, there's going to be some really serious soul searching and a lot of patience involved with these two labyrinths coming out like that before you decide and really know which way to go. Wow. I'm going to pick a card for the Birds. And this is the wishing well. It's about a really big hope, dream, wish that you want to come true, but it still requires work from you. When you lower that bucket deep down into that well to get the water, or to, capture the dream, you still have this crank on the right-hand side there. You'll have to do the work to get that bucket back up to the surface. Since it's with the birds, communicate clearly about what you desire and about what you really want. Let me pick a card for that part card here on the top left. The patience that's required to navigate the journey will also help something slowly build over time, like the tree, and have a stronger foundation. So the journey is necessary. This delay in the journey and this trying to find your way, it's necessary. Okay, I'm not going to read that as an upside down. This is either you or a gentleman in your life. And the gentleman's focus is these two paths. Let's see what else his focus is. Well, I had it the right way the first time. The whip is about passion. The whip is about something you're very, very passionate about. This is an indication that the path that you have the most passion about will be the right path to take. Let me pick a card now. Let me pick another card for that crossroads. And we get the ring. And this is a really, really cute rendition of the ring, because it has an entire landscape there on top of that ring. So this commitment that is the journey and these two pathways that the gentleman is focusing on, this commitment is bringing in a brand new way of being and living. There's a couple there together. They look happy. They both have their arms in the air. They're going to be living together. This is a big promise. This is a big decision. And it's taken a while to reach this. But as long as you're passionate about it, it looks like a really beautiful commitment and a beautiful promise. Wow. I'm going to pick a card for love. And we get worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Now that just really ties it all together now, doesn't it? All this time, soul searching, having the solitude, walking patiently or trying to be patient as you navigate these labyrinths, having the patience for this tree to grow over time makes it more stable. And all these journeys and all these different paths. And this commitment is worth waiting for. Oh, that's so nice. I really, really love that. I'm going to just pick one more card now from my Moonbeam Magick Oracle card deck. This is my self-published deck. I did 46 paintings for the cards, and I wrote a guidebook that goes with it. And we get the Storm card. And the Storm card is about having the knowledge that you have the strength to make it through the storm. You have the courage needed and not to give up hope. You will find your happy little land on the ring. It's worth waiting for. You can make it through the storm if you're still experiencing it now. Don't give up. Keep walking. Keep navigating that journey. You're going to get there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I wish you peace. I wish you love. I wish you blessings. Be well.